In our earlier videos, we went through finding confidence intervals for sample mean, sample proportion, sample standard deviation. And in the videos I did there, I went through and did things kind of by hand using the critical z values or the critical t values and plug in the formula and so on. For this video, I want to show you how you can directly take it and put it into your calculator and have it spit out the confidence intervals that you need. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the exact same example that I used on estimating population proportion, and that is we're going to have a sample of 100 individuals, x equals 53 had dark hair, and I want a 90% confidence interval in this case. So here's how we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and pull up our calculator here. For confidence intervals, we're going to hit stat. And you might be surprised we're going to go where it says test and not confidence intervals, but that's where we're going to go is tests. And then you see it starts out with tests, but then it goes to intervals. These are going to be the types of intervals that we are going to talk about. Now this one is a proportion here, so we're going to use the 1 proportion z interval. The other one is if we're talking about 2 population proportions. We're not going to worry about that right now. Just the 1 proportion z interval, hit enter. And you literally just type in the 3 things that you want or you need. X is 53, N is 100. My confidence level was 0.9 here. Hit calculate, and there you go. It says 0.44791, or if you want to round it, 0.448 up to 0.612. So 0.448 to 0.612, and there is your confidence interval. That means we are 90% confident that the true proportion of people is somewhere between 44.8% and 61.2%. So you see, it's just knowing the right place in your calculator, type in the numbers, and you are good to go. Now for the second one here, this is an interval for population mean, and that's we're going to use the t distribution. Now let's make sure we take note. We have 36 individuals. That's our sample size. X bar is 35. S is 12. Let's go ahead and pull up the calculator here. Oh, so we also want 95% confidence interval. So this time I go stat, tests, and I go down to intervals. I want the t interval here. That's the one I want for population mean. You could enter individual data if they give you the raw data. They didn't. They gave us the summary data, the statistics. They told us that X bar was 35. My SX is 12. My N was 36. And my confidence level was 0.95. Just type in all these values here, hit calculate. You see, it takes a bit longer because t distribution is actually not as nice as the normal distribution, but it still gives us the answer here, 30.94 to 39.06. So we're going to have 30.94 to 39.06. So this is our best guess for the true population mean. And this is what we're going to have right here. So you see, it's just quick calculations in your calculator as long as you know which is the correct menu to use. And really, in general, you just need to be able to identify this is a population proportion confidence interval. And once you've identified that, you should know it goes to 1 prop z int. And this, you need to realize this is a population mean confidence interval, and so that means it's going to go to t int, or t interval. So you just have to get used to which scenarios you have, which functions to use, and once you have that, you get to skip all the hard calculation yourself and let the calculator do the work for you.